everybody. This is Tommy G.
And it's PJ.
And we're on the road, Pete, for the final road game and the final game of the 2025 season. We're in Omaha, Nebraska, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and we got coming off a good win, and we're hoping to end this one on a high note as we hopefully get into the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah. This is a nice city here, though. You know, I got to tell you, I drove up and down the riverside, and I did not see a beach anywhere. So, anyway, so we're playing these hot corners. It's the first and only time this season. So there's some names on here that you know. You know, everybody knows Jock Sports. They picked up Jock Sports. You got Bo Belter out here. You've got Roman Rhodes, Dirk Sportswood, some huge names. Noah Kaiser, Tarak Smith, look down, Darnever Walker. So they're stacked with some real big players. They haven't done perfectly this season. Let's see, what was their record as we check here. They're 18-18. I mean, so they're doing fine. They got +6. They're doing a little bit better than we are, just slightly.
Yeah, they're just their bad luck is they're in the same division as the Heaters.
Yeah.
So, and the Heaters ran away with it this year. So the hot corners just didn't have a shot.
Yeah, anybody in that division other than the Heaters would be in first place, and ours isn't doing that well. But so this will be the first time we run up against. This is also in our second season here with the Ramblers, finishing the second season. This is the first time we played in this building. We're going to be here at the Golden Corral, so it's nice to get in a new park.
Yeah, it is. It's this is our second season in 4, and like you say, never played at the Golden Corral. So Golden Fields, I think it is. So I'm looking forward to seeing the new setup.
Well, real quick, I'll tell you about the last game. It won't take long. We wanted to win. We got one, and it was actually a good game. Hard fought, kind of close for a while. But your Ramblers were out on top. And this is the only time. It's unusual that you got a division rivalry like that where each of the teams play each other 3 times during the season, and we won every game. We really had the Crocodiles number.
Yeah, we definitely did. For some reason, our pitching staff really just loved to see the Crocodiles. So
yeah,
they had a good outing.
Well, offensively in the bottom of the second, Noah McLean started things off against Barry Ozone. Noah McLean gets a center field double, stretches it into a double RBI, making it 1-0. And then the bottom of the next side, we add another one on before they think Kid Paul is going to hit a right field bases loaded RBI to put us up 2-0. And then nothing happens for a while. It's that situation where we thought the other team's going to score any second. But they didn't. We held them off, had great pitching, great defense. Bottom of the 8th, we had another one on, Noah McLean versus Lola Knops. And Noah gets this right field 2-run, 2 RBI double as he gets it. Noah McLean stretching out double. That's a feat in all of itself. Puts us up 4-0. And that's how things are going to finish out. We held them off the board top of the 9th. Hoots Guerrero versus Jada Testa. And Jada Testa, the ace, gets this curveball inside, swing and miss strikeout. And ends the game on a K. It was nice. Yeah, great pitching all the way around. It's a 2-hitter, right?
Yeah, and both hits coming off of Lad Bradwick. So Jada Testa came in, pitched 2 innings, gave up nothing, and they combined for a 2-hitter. So great pitching. You mentioned Noah McLean. He actually hit 2 doubles.
Yeah.
As slow as he is, he hit 2 doubles in that game. So definitely the pitching was on. We saw some great flashes of leather in that game when it needed to happen. Would have liked to see a little bit more out of the offense, but again, Noah McLean was bringing it. So I'd like to see that same game out of the pitching and out of the defense, but I want to see the offense get a little bit better as we head into the playoffs. Finish off here.
And you have to check me. I'm pretty sure that Lad Bradwick made the top star of the game too with that 2-hitter. I know he went fairly deep in the game. I think he played through the first 6, over 100 pitches. Really great game by Bradwick. All right, let's tell you the 6 other games Pete tell you about before this one to tell you where everyone is in the standings right now. Why don't you start us off with these sirloins down there, the unenviable task of playing the Heaters down in Monterey.
You got it, Chief. The Heaters win it 1-0.
I'm not sure. Swordfish of the Platypi in Philadelphia. Platypi closely win it 4-3.
Grapplers travel to take on the Wax Bills. It's a back and forth battle. Wax Bills win it 3-1 and 11.
Herbosaurus at the Sawteeth. Sawteeth win a close one 5-4.
B-Wolves travel to take on the Overdogs. Overdogs are going to win that one 5-0, Tom.
Wow. Jacks at the Wide Loads in New York, all East Coast, and the Jacks take the win there with 7-5 bragging rights.
Holy cow.
Yeah, right?
That is what we're talking about, friends. Over there in the Liberty Conference, we're looking at the Eastern Division right now. The Jacks with a record of 24 wins, 13 losses, a plus 56 run differential. They have a 6-game lead over the second-place Platypi, who have a record of 18 wins, 19 losses.
Yeah, two of the other teams in our division have first place wrapped up. Had it wrapped up a while ago. In our Central Division, our Ramblers are on top. Texas Ramblers with a losing record of 18-19 and a plus 3 run differential. We got a 1-game lead ahead of the Atlanta Wildcats, who are 17-20 and a negative 15. And I tell you, Pete, I mean, it's crazy to think that if we win tonight, we'll end up with the same record we did last season, 500 ball, at 19-19. If we lose, we would go to the playoffs at 18-20. Just, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if we lose, that gives that puts us in a we got the lead because of the run differential.
Unless we lose big here. If we lose big,
I was going to say unless we lose big.
Yeah, if we lose big and the Wildcats win big, that's their opportunity.
I was going to say there's I would say that the Central Division is not completely sewn up just yet. No. So we need to have this. We need to win this game. Wildcats will play the last game of the season. They will travel to take on the Lockhorns in Colorado. Down in the Western Division, the Sawteeth with a record of 25 wins, 12 losses, and a plus 50 run differential. They have 5-game lead over the Overdogs, who have a record of 20 wins and 17 losses.
All right, in the Continental Conference, other side there, the Tampa Bay Grapplers and the Wax Bills share first place. Both teams 19-18. Grapplers have a slight edge with a plus 12 run differential to the Wax Bills 6. Both of those teams have a 2.5-game lead ahead of the New York Wild Pigs, who are basically out of it at 16-20.
In the Plains Division, the Heaters with a record of 30 wins, 7 losses, a plus 76 run differential. I've never seen a better team since we've been playing, going back to our first days in Super Mega Baseball 2.
Incredibly
they have an 11.5-game lead over the Hot Corners and the Lockhorns, both of them with records of 18-18.
Yeah. And then finally, the Pacific Division, the Buzzards have climbed up on top now. They got a 21-16 record and a plus 5 run differential, but they only have a half-game lead ahead of the Arizona B-Wolves, who have been in the running the entire season at 21-17 with a plus 21. So a B-Wolves win. Wait a minute, no, that's 38 games to 37. So yeah, the B-Wolves got to hope for the wild card. And a Buzzards loss.
Lose. Yeah, if the Buzzards lose.
Yeah. That's wow, a lot going on. Okay, let's talk. Speaking of the wild card, let's talk about the wild card real quick.
You got it over in the Liberty Conference, the Sawteeth, the Jacks, and the Ramblers, by virtue of being the division leaders, will get into the playoffs. And then the Overdogs right now occupy the wild card position. That record again, 20 wins, 17 losses, a plus 4 run differential. And they've got a 2-game lead over the Herbivores and the Platypi. Both the Herbivores and the Platypi with negative double-digit run differential. So again, the Overdogs with that plus 4, maybe they're saving grace.
Yeah.
Although, to be honest with you, is it the swordfish or it's the swordfish, Sawteeth. No, it's the swordfish and the Jacks, I think, are battling it out, aren't they? No, they're not. I can't remember.
No, I think this is right.
What I meant to say was, the Sawteeth and the Jacks are battling for first. Who's going to be in first?
Yeah. So I think the Sawteeth and Jacks and Overdogs have all, I think, clinched the playoffs. It's just now whether it's going to be the Ramblers or the Wildcats for the division lead to make it in there. So, Continental Conference, other side, the Heaters, Buzzards, and Grapplers on top right now, but the Grapplers just barely. The B-Wolves have the wild card spot, so even if the B-Wolves don't get around who is in their division? Who's leading their division? The Buzzards? Yeah, they would get the wild card anyway. The Moonstars are only a half game back, 20-17. So I think the Wax Bills. I mean, the Wax Bills still have a shot. The Hot Corners still have 2 games. I think. Oh boy, I don't know. anyone from the Lockhorns up has a possibility, but I think, the Heaters and the Grab, well, no. The Heaters are the only team that's locked up there.
Yeah.
Well, that could change. Well, we'll have to find out. All right, that's going to bring us to this game here, today's game. This is regular season game 38 of 38, Pete, at the end of the season.
Yep.
To find out some stuff tonight. It's our 18 and 19 Ramblers against the 18 and 18 Hot Corners. Very closely matched teams. One first place, the other second place. The Hot Corners are known as bullpen beasts, so it's going to maybe be tough to hit these guys today, especially in their home building. We're going to be putting our left-hander on the mound, Mitch Berry. Mitch Berry would see playoff time. If we make the playoffs, so he'd get on the mound. He'd play on our home game. He's known as a rally stopper. He's got to get this beat a 5-3 winning record. So whatever happens today, he's going to end the season with a winning record. He could be 6-3 with a good performance. He's got a 3.67 ERA and a 1.21 WHIP.
Yeah, and backing him up is Swindle. He's the left fielder. He's got good power, good ability to connect to home plate. A little bit better than average speed on the base. That's hitting .422 with 14 home runs. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, is locked in. He's not 100% physically fit. He's ailing just a little bit, but he's got good power, good ability to connect at home plate, poor speed on the base pass. He's hitting .330 with 1 home run. And then the third baseman, Spray Bellamy, with good power, good ability to connect at home plate, good speed on the base pass, hitting .333 with 6 home runs.
All right, the Hot Corners are going to put Noah Kaiser on the mound. Kaiser's a right-hander, mostly known for his accuracy, but he also has, better than average junk and velocity. He is injury-prone, though, so they got to be a little careful. He's 1-1 even record with a 1.66 ERA and a 1.08 WHIP, Pete. So he's a good pitcher.
Yeah, I bet you. I'm assuming they might have brought him in here late season, but he's going to get Bo Belter, the left fielder, who's locked in, backing him up. Belter with very good power, good ability to connect at home plate, good speed on the base pass. He's hitting .243 with 5 home runs. Jacques Sports, the shortstop, with good power, good ability to connect at home plate, and a little bit better than average speed on the base pass, hitting .261 with 5 home runs. And then Dernever Walker, the relief pitcher, with good velocity, good junk, and good accuracy. He's got a 2.63 ERA and a 1.01 WHIP.
All right, let's get the lineup for the assistant coach. Going to look sort of like this, I think, though we may make a change or two. Swindle Heath start things off, batting first, playing left field. At third base, Spray Bellamy. Now they've got Corbin Huerta at DH, but he's tense. You know what? Do you want to DH Lad Bradwick? He's on fire, and he's a good hitter.
Okay.
So I think I
don't know who else we have.
Well, we got other hitters, but Bradwick's the only guy who's literally on fire.
I will go with that just because I think if he gets injured,
he's better by the playoffs. Yeah.
I was gonna say I think we get him back for the playoffs.
Yep.
If we don't, then there's going to be an episode of me just chewing out Tom.
Yeah. I'll take it. All right.
Okay.
So, batting cleanup, you got Evan Montez at second base. Unless we want to bring in let's leave it there. Okay. So they got Max LeBlanc catching. So here's the thing. He's on fire. No, he's not on fire. He's locked in. And he's not 100% fitness. So play him anyway because he's locked in, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. Because again, I did like you were saying. I think it's just everything reverts back to starting over. So I don't think he'll get worse.
Right.
And
okay,
let's play him.
Noah McLean's going to play shortstop and bat sixth, batting seventh. Kid Paul is going to be out in center field. In right field, batting eighth, the locked-in Linda Hand had a great game in that last couple games. Johnny Contreras is going to finish things off by batting ninth and playing first base. And on the mound, like I said, we got Mitchell Berry throwing the four-finger, two-finger, the curveball, and the changeup. Pete, why don't you give us the lineup for the Hot Corners? This is Hot Corner Country here.
I definitely will do my best. They're going to lead off with Sports with the first baseman batting first. Jock Sports, the shortstop, batting second. Bash, the designated hitter, will bat third. Bo Belter, the center fielder, batting fourth. McGuire, playing third base, will bat fifth. Ayers will be catching and batting 6th. Sullivan, the second baseman, batting 7th. Medina, the left fielder, batting 8th. And Sox will bat 9th. Night game here at Golden Field. So our first game at Golden Field is a night game.
Yeah. I like this part.
Spooky stuff. Yeah, Swindle Heath, Spray Bellamy, Ladd Bradwick. They're going to get a first look at Noah Kaiser, who's going to take the bump with a 1.66 ERA.
Very cool, man. Got the moon out there in right field.
Yes, sir. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. He favors the outside pitch, and he's a big hack. He's hitting .422 with 14 home runs, 30 RBIs on the season. The first pitch, we're underway. That's in there for a called strike. Strike one. That one's popped up into center field. The center fielder is there, and Belter will make the catch for the first out. One up, one down, and in steps Spray Bellamy.
All right, Spray Bellamy up now. He's likes the outside pitch. He's a big hack. He's hitting .333 on this season. 6 home runs. He's got 18 RBIs. Takes the first pitch right in for strike. 85. Pitcher coming right at him with all these strikes. When fouled back up, he's quickly in a hole. Noah Kaiser looking good right now. Oh, no. Swings high and up at a bad pitch. Gets a K. It's going quick so far, going well for the hot corners.
Yeah, 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Ladd Bradwick, the designated hitter. He's on fire and fit. He's hitting 111 on the season with no home runs.
Man.
First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike one.
Jeez.
That's over the plate for a called second strike. Bradwick now in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes.
I don't want to swing at everything, but.
Allen's high ball 1. 1 and 2. That's high ball 2. 2 and 2 now to Bradwick. There's a shot. A line drive single into center field. So a 2-out single for Ladd Bradwick. And in comes Mevin Montez.
All right, Evan Montez. He's hitting .345, 9 home runs, 21 RBIs. Got a man on first with 2 outs. This is that problem we get into. Looks like they're harvesting out there in center field. Swinging to strike 1. Or out in the distance.
Oh, come on.
He comes right at you with those first 2 strikes, and then he throws balls. Oh, it's a swinging roller to Sportswood at first. Wow, he runs out, grabs it himself, and then runs back and makes his own play, Pete.
Yep, we're going to head into the bottom of the first. No score. Dirk Sportswood, Jock Sports, and Bobby Bash going to get a first look at Mitch Berry, who's going to take the bump with a 3.67 ERA. Not a very good offensive look for the Ramblers in the first. Dirk Sportswood, the first baseman, stepping in. He's neutral and fit. He's a stimulated player.
He is.
Sorry, Tom.
For what? Mitch Berry's going to get his first signal from LeBlanc. Number 49 nods. Winds up. Throws. Easy pop up behind the plate. That looks like it's going to be 1 pitch, 1 out. Max LeBlanc gets it in the lights. It's a nice pop up behind the plate. There comes the man, though, Pete. Jock Sports, one of the better players, one of the better shortstops to play the game. A-ranked, huge power, huge connectivity, outfield going deep, 261 average, 5 home runs, 14 RBIs. He wants to get his team to the postseason. Takes first pitch in there for strike. No balls, 1 strike. Safety off for a dangerous hitter. Right at another pop-up. Easy pop-up into the infield, just to the right of the second base. Evan Montez waves that off, makes a grab, Pete. And so far, a very quick game. Bobby Bash now, the third baseman, the rattled third baseman. Wild thrower, off-speed hitter, 180 average this season. Only 2 home runs, 14 RBIs as a DH. Those aren't great stats. Full crowd on hand tonight here in Omaha, Nebraska for some great late season baseball, end of season baseball. That one misses inside ball 1. 1 the count. There he gets the strike. That evens things up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Safety off. It's more power than contact. Got a lot of power, actually. Not great contact. There's a little roller. Spray Bellamy runs up, bare hands. It whips at the first. Gets the out, Pete. It's 3 up, 3 down for both teams.
Yep, we're going to head into the top of the second. No score. Maximiliano LeBlanc, Bill McLean, and Kid Paul will get a first look at Kaiser, who threw 13 pitches, racked up a strikeout, and gave up 1 hit. His ERA is at a 1.62. So Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, is locked in and well. Favors the low pitch. He's hitting .330 with a home run, 6 RBIs. First pitch to LeBlanc is driven hard into the gap between left and center. It's going to go all the way back to the wall. Maximiliano LeBlanc is coming around first. He's going to pull into second, slide in with a double. So a leadoff double in the top of the second, and then steps No McLean.
All right, way to go. And All right, Noah McLean now at the plate. Runner in scoring position. Pressure climbing up with no outs. He steps out of the backs to collect himself there. A little timeout. It's a big outfield out there, Pete. It's a Texas leaguer straight into Jock Sports' hands, and luckily Max LeBlanc was paying attention there. He got back to second base, 1 out.
Yes, sir. 1 out and 1 on. Kid Paul steps in. He's neutral and fit. He's an RBI hero with bad jumps. First pitch to Paul's low, ball 1. Kid Paul hitting .389 with 7 home runs. That's outside, ball 2. 18 RBIs. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a hard ground ball, and the third baseman will make the dive. He can't corral it. So LeBlanc was able to take third, but he was able to throw the runner out at first. So 2 outs, and in steps Linda Hand.
All right, Linda Hand at the plate. First pitch up high, good eye. Ball 1. 407 average, 3 home runs, 13 RB. Pop up behind the plate. Hopefully it's going to go foul. It does. First throw behind the plate. All right, 1-1 now. We would need a single to get a run. Swing of a strike, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hard foul off the wall, swinging defensively now. It's a close game so far. Outside corner is ball 2. 2-2-2. Top of the second, no score. Hard fly to left field. I don't think it's got enough, Pete, and that's going to be caught in front of the bullpen by Medina for the 3rd out.
Dagnabbit. We're going to head into the bottom of the second. No score. Bo Belter, Isabella McGuire, and Skylar Ayers going to get a first look at Mitch Berry through 6 pitches in the first inning as ERA's at a 3.61. Bo Belter, the center fielder, is locked in and fit. He's a fastball hitter, hitting .243 with 5 home runs, 15 RBIs. Fastball hitter, swing power and contact improves when swinging at a 4-seam, 2-seam cut. There's a fly ball that's going to go foul, just to the foul side of the line at the right field. No balls and a strike. That's over the outside corner, and very quickly Bo Belter's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a shot to Spray Bellamy. He's going to make the catch. A line drive out to the third baseman, Spray Bellamy. And then steps Isabella McGuire, the third baseman. She's locked in and fit. She's got a cannon arm. She's hitting .260 with 2 home runs, 12 RBIs. So 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the second. Mitch Berry neutral, throwing his 10th pitch. Low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Mitchell Berry with 53 Ks on the season. That's in there for a called strike. That'll even the count up. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Lad Bradwick ran up. Now he's inside. Ball 2. Ran up his K count in the last game. Hopefully Mitch Berry will start to get hot and do the same. 2 balls and a strike now. That's popped up into center field. Kid Paul.
It's more than popped up.
Is running back.
Gone.
Oh,
dives.
Wrong button. Yeah, he dove instead of jump. So a home run to straightaway center field, went 418 feet. It's her 3rd home run and 13th RBI of the season. The hot corners take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Skylar Ayers, the catcher, steps in. She's neutral and fit. She's a sign stealer. She's only hitting .183 with 2 home runs, 6 RBIs on the season. And the hot corners are on the board. First pitch to Ayers is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. There's a shot that's going to get into the gap between left and center, and Swindle, he's going to pick it up, make the throw in as quickly as possible to the cutoff man, but she's going to take second. So 1 out double. And the hot corner's got something going here. Loki Sullivan, the second baseman, he's tense but fit. He's a first pitch slayer. He's hitting .268 on the season with 6 home runs, 22 RBIs. So with 1 out and 1 on, hot corner's up 1-0 in the bottom of the second. Mitch Berry, that's popped up out of play. Out of play. Bounced off the dugout along the third base line. Strike 1. That's a low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Oh.
That's inside as well, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Mitch Berry throwing his 20th pitch. There's a shot. And it's a line drive to Noah McLean, who pulls it out of the air and snap throws over to second, but the runner was back. So 2 outs, then steps Ariella Medina, and Medina is hitting .242 with no home runs, 3 RBIs. With 2 outs, runner at second base. Mitch Berry delivers. That's fouled straight back over the backstop. Strike one. No balls and a strike.
Ooh.
Allen's high ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. There's a roller. Evan Montez is going to charge it, pick it up, make the throw to Contreras at first base for the 3rd out. We're going to go into the top of the 3rd. It's Ramblers, no runs on 2 hits. The Hot Corners, 1 run on 2 hits. Johnny Contreras is going to get his first at bat. Swindle Heath 0 for 1. Spray Bellamy 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Noah Kaiser 24 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 2 hits. Johnny Contreras, the first baseman, is neutral and fit. He's a base rounder, hitting .315 with 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Top of the 3rd, Ramblers down 1-0. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Allen's fouled back over the backstop. 1-1 now to Contreras. Outside ball 2, 2-1. There's a fly ball into right field. The right fielder is there, and Sox will make the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Swindle Heath.
Well, I thought that might have had enough for a second there. Swindle 0 for 1 likes the outside pitch. Going to take a little time back. Steps out of the batter's box just a minute to collect himself. Top of the 3rd, 1-0 Omaha Hot Corners. 1 out. Beautiful night here in Omaha, Nebraska. That one misses up and in. Ball 1. I love a game here. Up high, 2 balls, 2-0. Now he's going to have to throw to a dangerous hitter. Curveball in there. Liner to right field. Boy, if that was a little higher, it would have been gone. Sox gets that in right field for the 2nd out.
2 up, 2 down, and in steps Spray Bellamy, the 3rd baseman, neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. He even had the power swing on, and it went nowhere. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to Spray Bellamy's high, ball 1.
Oh, right to
There's a roller to the 2nd baseman. Sullivan will pick it up, make the throw to first for the 3rd out. We're going to go into the bottom of the 3rd. It is Hot Corners 1, Ramblers nothing. Seymour Sox's first at bat. Dirk Sportswood 0 for 1 and Jacques Sports 0 for 1. Berry at 23 pitches, giving up 2 hits. His ERA's up to a 3.70.
Well, we've been going back and forth here. Not a whole lot of offense, a lot of defense. Seymour Sox right fielder, base rounder, 128 batting average, no home runs, 3 RBIs. I believe we're at the end of the Hot Corners lineup. First pitch, a breaker right in the first strike. 0 the count. Mitch Berry looking good on the mound tonight. Gave up that 1 home run. Other than that, looking pretty solid. There's a liner in the center field. Kid Paul sees it, grabs it. 1 up, 1 down. 2 pitches. That's a good pace. And now it's Dirk Sportswood now, the B-ranked guy. I think he's 0 for 1 night. Tense. Real good contact hitter. Fair power as well. Mitch Berry's got to be careful with him. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Well, that was a nice pitch. Spit something out. Looking for his 54th K is Mitch Berry. Right down the middle, Kid Paul runs up to grab that. That's going to be a clean single. It's like Pete knew it was coming.
Yeah, that was nuts. I could see it in his eyes. He's missed his mark on that one.
Impressive. Jock Sports. What can I tell you? You got a runner at first base. The double play would be great. Whistles the first one there. Misses ball 1. 29th pitch coming up. Again, Mitch Berry still looking for his 54th K of the season. Curveball anticipates it going to deep right center field. I think it's gone. Yep, that's still in the air. That's back in deep center field. That's the 2nd home run he's given up today. And it's a 2-run bomb. And that puts the Hot Corners out on top 3-zip. Almost stepped on the bat there. Jock Sports' 6th home run. I didn't see how many RBIs because I was upset. Bobby Bash now. Hot Corners running away with it at the bottom of the 3rd, 3-0. At this rate, it'll be 9-0. No, but the Ramblers get back in this. We just got to be careful. Off-speed hitter, Bobby Bash. Rattled. Real good power hitter, not good contact. That one misses ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out, bottom of the 3rd. Breaker in there for a strike. Now the safety's off, 2-1. To the DH for the Hot Corners. Comes at him with another strike. 2 strikes in a row. Now we're at 2-2. 34th pitch by Mitch Berry. Right here. Swing and miss, strike 3. There's his 54th K. All right, that's going to get him a little confidence back, Pete. So it's not terrible.
Nope.
We'll be okay. Now it's Bo Belter, the locked-in Bo Belter. Holy cow. I'm digging that mustache. Hard one on the ground, straight to Noah McLean. He's going to pick that up, one bump, toss it easy over to first base for that third out.
Yeah, but they put 2 more on the board. It's going to be Hot Corners 3, Ramblers nothing. Ladd Bradwick 1 for 1, Evan Montez 0 for 1, and Maximiliano LeBlanc 1 for 1 with a double. Noah Kaiser has thrown 33 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 2 hits. Ladd Bradwick, the designated hitter, is on fire and fit. He's 1 for 1 with a single tonight.
Ladd getting a chance to hit after pitching. He's going to play 3 straight games if he's not lucky. I went in for strike 1, strike 0-2. He's going for a 3-pitch strikeout. Late swing, deep to right field. Oh, that's going to be caught short of the track. It's a good punch by Ladd Bradwick, though, Pete.
Yeah, it was. Too bad it was an out. Same thing, you're hitting them hard. They're just not, Evan Montez, the second baseman, 0 for 1. Montez has been struggling at the plate for the past few games. That's high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's over the outside corner. 1-1 now to Montez. That's fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. That's ripped foul. He'll get another pitch. 1-2. That's foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nobody on. That's outside, ball 2. 2-2 now to Evan Montez.
Yeah.
There's a bloop single into a right center field. And Evan Montez with a 1-out single in the top of the 4th. And hopefully the Ramblers get something going here.
Yeah.
Maximiliano LeBlanc.
Yeah, they are harvesting back there, Pete. We got to get out and harvest. Max LeBlanc 1 for 1 with a double. He's going to step off the mound.
Sir.
I didn't do that last night, obviously. Okay, 1 out top of the 4th. We got 1 on with, I was in for strike, just 1 out. 0-1 the count. Second pitch. Misses a little bit low. There he goes for second base. Swing and a miss on the curve. Thrown out at second. I mean, even when they get the jump, and it was a slow pitch, and he just ran really slow. 2 outs, 1-2. That one's a ball low. 2-2. We need a home run. Hard foul third base line. Maxi LeBlanc. Smasher past the mound into center field. And if we would have tried to steal, we'd have 2 on. But we got 1 on, Pete, with 2 outs. And good hit by Max LeBlanc.
Yes, sir. Noah McLean steps in. He's 0 for 1 today. Favors the low pitch. 1 on, 2 outs. Maxi LeBlanc with not a lot of speed over at first base. He is ailing. First pitch is over the inside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. Kaiser throwing his 53rd pitch in the 4th. That's high in the air into center field. The center fielder is there calling for it. And Belter makes the catch for the 3rd out. And we're going to head into the bottom of the 4th. It is Hot Corners 3, Ramblers nothing. Isabella McGuire 1 for 1 with a home run. Skylar Ayers 1 for 1 with a double. And Loki Sullivan 0 for 1. Mitch Berry at 35 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 4 hits. His ERA's jumped up to a 3.94. Isabella McGuire, the 3rd baseman, is locked in and fit. She's 1 for 1 with a home run and an RBI. Got the scoring started here. I think it was in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch to McGuire is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 4th. Hot Corners with a 3-0 lead. That's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Berry tense. Throwing his 39th pitch.
Oh, gosh.
She got a hold of that one, pushed it foul along the right field line into the stands. She'll get another pitch. 2-2. Swing and miss. Strike 3. Down goes Ayers. So after a home run, she follows it up with a K. Skylar Ayers, the catcher, steps in. She's neutral and fit. 1 for 1 with a double. So that wasn't Ayers. I can't remember who it was then. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch is a rocket.
Oh.
That's going to be a fair ball into the corner. And Linda Hand's going to pick it up. She's going to make the throw in. A little bit of a difficult time getting it off the wall, but held him to a single. So 1 on with 1 out. And Loki Sullivan steps in. He's tense but fit. 0 for 1 today. So 1 on, 1 out. Sullivan is a first pitch slayer. +5 power and +8 contact on an 0-0 count.
Oh.
First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in there for a called strike. That'll even the count up. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That's in there for a called second. And now Sullivan is behind in the count. 1-2. Berry delivers. Swing and miss. Strike 3. Down goes Lukey Sullivan. The third K on the day for Mitch Berry. And in steps Ariella Medina. She's neutral and fit. She's 0 for 1 today. So 1 on, 2 outs. Medina, the left fielder for the Hot Corners. Berry throwing his 46th. Gets that to come in over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And now he's out ahead of Ariel Medina. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's low. 1 and 2 now. There's a roller to Johnny Contreras. He's going to take it himself. Step on first base for the putout. And we're going to go into the top of the 5th. It's still Hot Corners 3, Ramblers nothing. Kid Paul 0 for 1, Linda Hand 0 for 1, Johnny Contreras 0 for 1. Kaiser up to 53 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 4 hits. His ERA is at a 1.52. Kid Paul, the center fielder, is neutral and fit. 0 for 1 today. Come on, kid.
All right. First pitch misses for a ball. 1 to the count. Top of the Ramblers got to get something going offensively if they want to get back in. This swings, misses at a button outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside corner swing and miss. Strike 2. He's in a hole. Good for his, I think his 57th yet. It's an easy pop up in the left field. That's going to be caught for the first out by Medina.
Yep. Linda Hand, the right fielder's locked in and fit. She's 0 for 1 tonight.
All right, Linda.
Medina throwing his 58th pitch over the inside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's ripped foul into the dugout along the first base side. She's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, man. Oh, nice.
That's over the inside corner for a called third strike. Down goes Linda Hand. So we're Johnny Contreras, the first baseman, steps in.
Well, that was a good pitch. Man, he's looking good, Noah Kaiser, Pete. Looking real good tonight. First pitch right in there for a strike. 0 on the count. He's going to go for another K. This is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitching like a machine, too. 2 balls and a strike. Look at that. Just boom, boom, boom. Late swing past the mound. Diving Jock Sports to his left. Throws him out. Wow, that's why he's one of the best shortstops to ever play the game, Pete.
Yep, we're going to head into the bottom of the 5th. It's still Hot Corners 3, Ramblers nothing. Seymour Sox 0 for 1. Dirk Sportswood 1 for 2. And Jock Sports 1 for 2 with a home run. Berry at 49 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 5 hits. His ERA is at a 3.88.
All right, Seymour Sox now hitting 127, no home runs, 3 RBIs. 3-0 Hot Corners here in the bottom of the 5th. Halfway through the game, Ramblers haven't put anything on yet. Mitch Berry looking okay on the mound. First pitch, Mitch is in, 1 ball, no strikes. Check swing on that breaker in there for a strike. Now safety's off to the right fielder for the Omaha Hot Corners, who are winning this game thus far. Check swing, but that changeup misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fouled back off the wall. That knots things up at 2 apiece. Low pressure situation here. Oh, rising fastball misses up and out. 3-2. Now we got a full pitch. Mitch Berry gonna throw his 55th pitch to try and get out of this. Breaker misses inside, and that's ball 4. So he's gonna get on with 1 out with no outs, and it brings in Dirk Sportswood. Dirk Sportswood has got a fast man at first base. First one's a ball, so he's going to run. It's just a matter of when. 57th pitch. On the ground, diving attempt by the shortstop. Kid Paul's going to bring it on. Now you got 2 on with no outs, and we're hoping for that triple play. And it's Jock Sports, the locked in Jock Sports, 1 for 2 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Fans are standing up now. They want to see Jock Sports go deep. Hard foul off the wall. Outfield's going to fade back. 0 on the count to Jock Sports. Plays at third base. Second pitch. Hard liner past the first baseman. Linehan's going to pick up, throw it in. They're going to get the bases loaded with no outs. That's setting up the grand slam.
Oh.
Bobby Bash now at the plate, rattled, thankfully for us. The play's at home plate with the pressure up. On the ground to Johnny Contreras. He's got to step on first on the way over, and they get the run. Doggone. I thought he would step on it and throw, and he took like a long time to get to the bag. But
yeah, and once you step on first, though, there's no force at home.
Yeah, I know. Well, and that, not only that though, I think if I would have thrown home, I think they would have made it. That guy was like at the plate. So I would have got nothing. 0-1 off foul third baseline, anticipated straight to Kid Paul. He's going to throw it in. The runner's going to come back to home, and they're going to get their second run, making it 5-0. Wow.
Yep.
This game's gone. 1 for 2 on the night. Yep. Isabel McGuire, a runner second base, 2 outs, goes right at her, dive, and that's going to bring in another run. Swindle Heath misses it. Wow. He can't get a pitch past him.
Nope.
All right, Skylar Ayers, fast runner at second base. They need another outfield single to get a 7-0 lead. First pitch misses, ball 1. 1-0 the count now. Berry's tense, fouled back off the wall. That was his 65th pitch. 1-2, but they just need one more to get out of it, but can they? Rising ball out and away, 2-1. Discuss. Oh, she check swings that ball 3-1. See, they get the force on first. Fouled back off the fence. 3-2, full count, 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth, she reads the fastball, fouls it back, Souvenir. Still 3-2. Mitch Berry's huge hit to right field. That was going to be a 2-run home run if it was straight. She's just got to iron that out. Ball 4, walks are low and out. She's happy with it. That's going to bring in 0 for 2 Loki Sullivan, A- ranked. Yep, runners at first and second with 2 outs. Big inning here for the hot corners. This is high and up. Ball 1, 1-0. Curveball, check swing, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. 6-0 hot corners. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Got him in a hole, looking for his 57th K. Easy pop up into shallow center field. Evan Montez runs back, gets that fly. See, makes it look easy, Pete.
Yep, we're going to head into the top of the 6th. Ramblers, no runs on 4 hits. The hot corners, 6 runs on 8 hits. Swindle Heath 0 for 2. Spray Bellamy 0 for 2. The strikeout. Lad Bradwick 1 for 2. Noah Kaiser at 64 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 4 hits. Swindle Heath 0 for 2 today. The big hack, I think, is going on vacation early. No ball. Oh, and there's no balls.
Going golfing.
First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1.
Oh,
that's ripped foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Heath in the hole. That one's low. Ball 1. 1-2 now to Swindle Heath. That's high. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's fouled off. Into the dugout along the first base side. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a fly ball to center field, and that's out.
Yeah.
1 out. Nobody on. In steps Spray Bellamy.
All right, Spray Bellamy 0 for 2. Likes his pitch outs. A lot of offers tonight. Dragging these batting averages down. First pitch a breaker, misses inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Got real quiet. Second pitch misses, ball 2. Good way to get him watched. The locked in Noah Kaiser. Throwing his 73rd pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. He's coming right at him, 2-1. Hard one past the mound into center field. That's going to get him on and get him around. He's coming around first for second. That's going to be a double. He's going to slide into second. Way to stretch it out there, Bellamy.
Spray Bellamy. 1 on with 1 out. In steps Lad Bradwick, the designated hitter. He's on fire and fit. 1 for 2 with a single tonight. 1 on, 1 out. Ramblers down by 6. First pitch over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1.
Oh, I want it back.
Was fouled off along the third base side. He's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a fly ball into center field. The center fielder is there. Belter will make the catch. And Spray Bellamy is going to stay at second base. So with 2 outs and a runner at second base, in steps Evan Montez.
Evan Montez, 1 for 2 with a single. Power hitter, put 1 out would be nice. Get this one close there. First pitch, home run swing, but misses. 0 the count. 79th pitch by Kaiser. Strike 2. 0-2. 80th pitch. Inside. Good patience. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Curve on the ground, straight to third base. Oh, the runner is going to come back, but that's 3 outs anyway. Yep.
Going into the bottom of the 6th, it is Hot Corners 6, Ramblers nothing. Ariel Medina 0 for 2, Seymour Sox 0 for 1 with a walk, and Dirk Sportswood 2 for 3. Mitch Berry at 75 pitches with 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, giving up 8 hits. ERA's jumped up to a 4.26. Been a crappy night for him tonight. Ariel Medina, the left fielder, 0 for 2 tonight.
All right, Ariel.
Mitch Berry is tense but fit. First pitch over the inside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. Berry's stamina is down below half. That's over the inside corner for a called second strike. And Medina now in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That's high. Ball 1. 1-2.
Gone.
There's a shot.
He's out of here.
Gonna be out of here. That's gone. 7 runs to nothing. I can't take it. Again, we should have known. We won the last game, so yeah. I mean, this is how it goes, right? You win 1, you lose 1. Win 1, you lose
yeah.
1. Seymour Sox, the right fielder. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. He's hitting 127 with 3 RBIs. And they might as well end Mitch Berry's day. He was pretty much done in the 4th. So
yeah.
That's. I mean, he's been one of our best pitchers all year, and what a crappy way to end the season. More Reliable is going to come in, the starting pitcher, starting/relief pitcher, B+ ranked. He's got good velocity, less than average junk, and better than average accuracy. He's neutral and fit with a 5.81 ERA, a 1.52 WHIP with 25 Ks. He's not fully rested, but he's pretty well rested. He's got an elite 4-seam fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. So More Reliable taking over in the bottom of the 6th for Mitch Berry. First pitch to Seymour Sox is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Seymour Sox now behind in the count. 1-2. More Reliable reaches back. He delivers. Swing and a miss. And it looked like a drop third strike. So the throw down to first to make it official. 1 out, and then steps Dirk Sportswood, the first baseman. He's neutral and fit, stimulated. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. More Reliable with 26 Ks on the season. I don't know. Does that drop third strike, does that count as a K?
I don't know.
Sportswood fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Sportswood quickly in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Sportswood plays first base for the Hot Corners. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. That's fouled off out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. There's a roller and no McLean. No McLean laid out for it, but couldn't corral it. So it's a infield single. 1 on with 1 out. Jock Sports is locked in and fit. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a single tonight. 1 on, 1 out. The shortstop Jock Sports in the batter's box facing off against More Reliable, who's thrown 9 pitches. There's a shot that's going to get into left field and
right field.
Right field. And Corbin here just going to pick it up and throw it in quickly to hold everybody to 1 base. So runners at first and second with 1 out. In steps Bobby Bash. Bash is 0 for 3 with an RBI tonight. He is an off-speed hitter, and Bash has power, but he struggles to make contact. He's rattled right now, and he's really struggling to make contact. There's a roller to Evan Montez. Over to second, over to first with the double play, and we're out of the inning. We're going to head into the top of the 7th. It is Hot Corners 7, Ramblers nothing. Maximiliano LeBlanc 2 for 2 with a double. No McLean 0 for 2. Kid Paul 0 for 2. No Kaiser at 81 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 5 hits. His ERA is down to a 1.46. Maxi LeBlanc is locked in and well. He's 2 for 2 with a double and a single tonight. He favors the low pitch. First pitch from Kaiser, and it's a roller to the shortstop, Jock Sports. He'll pick it up, make the throw to first for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and then steps No McLean. McLean.
No, 0 for 2. Oh, no. Top of the 7th, 7-0 Hot Corners lead. Like I said, this is going to be a 9-0 game. That one misses strike. 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Hot Corners have 2 more to add to the board. That one's on the ground between first and second into right field, and there's a few claps in the stands from the Rambler fans who made it up here, Pete.
Yep, a smattering of applause. 1 on, 1 out. Kid Paul, the center fielder, steps in. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Noah McLean with no speed at first base. He's not a threat to steal. First pitch to Kid Paul's over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's fouled back out of play over the backstop. No balls, 2 strikes. That's into the backstop as well. Kaiser throwing his 89th pitch.
Wow.
Catches the outside corner for a called third strike. Again, I don't like that call at all. In steps Linda Hand. That. That's going to be the end of Noah Kaiser. They're going to sit him down. They're going to bring in Joseph Brosif, their A- relief pitcher. He's got good velocity, better than average junk. Well, actually, good junk and better than average accuracy. He's neutral and fit. He's got a 4.13 ERA, a 1.38 WHIP, 33 strikeouts on the season. He's a composed pitcher. He's almost fully rested. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, and a slider. So Joseph Brosif. Oh, that was my
first one in for strike. Oh, and the count. Second one's gonna be out. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. Nothing. Ramblers swinging a strike 2. 1 and 2. Got Lynn Hand in a hole. Swinging a strike 3. Ends it with a K. Wow, we're awful tonight.
Yep. Going into the bottom of the 7th. Pot corner 7. Ramblers nothing. Bo Belter 0 for 2. Isabella McGuire 2 for 3 with a home run, a double, a strikeout. Skylar Ayers 2 for 2 with a double and a walk. Poor reliable at 11 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 2 hits. Yeah, I'm not swinging well. Bo Belter, the center fielder, locked in and fit 0 for 2 with an RBI. He's a fastball hitter, so I'm going to throw him a fastball.
But he's going to park it. He's locked in. Outfield's going to go deep. The windup, the toss, curveball right in for strike. 0-1 the count. Bo Belter. They got 2 more runs to make it 9-zip. Let's see what we do for him. This is slowing out. Ball, 1 strike. Bo Reliable looking good so far. Looking for his 27th K. Swing and miss strike 2. Pulled a lot off of that changeup. Up and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. What a horrible way to end our season. But completely anticipated. 2 ball. That one misses. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The throw. Pop up left field side. That's going to be foul. Swindle Heath's going to get over there, and he's not going to be able to make it. It's in the first row. Fans got a souvenir, though. Belter, a hard one past the mound into center field. He's going to get on and get that into first base. Isabella's 2 for 3 with a home run, a double, all sorts of things. Fast runner at first base. Hoping for that double play. The windup anticipates the first pitch curveball, but it misses inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Double play is what we're hoping for. Misses up high. 2 balls, no strikes. They're not running on Max LeBlanc, which is funny. 20th pitch to Spray Bellamy. He's going to go to second base. They get the first one. They get 2. They get the double play. Way to hit into it. All right, let's go, Ramblers. Skylar Ayers, we're coming back, man. We just got to get 8 runs to win this thing. And the next 2 innings, first was Traver's strike. On the count. Second pitch, curveball, popped up in a shallow center field. Evan Montez running back there. He's going to wave off the catch and get it for the 3rd out, Pete.
All right, we're going to head into the top of the 8th. It is Cot Corner 7, Ramblers nothing. Johnny Contreras 0 for 2, Swindle Heath 0 for 3. Spray Bellamy 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Brosif threw 4 pitches, racked up a strikeout. His ERA is at a 4.09. Johnny Contreras is tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Ramblers 6 outs away from dropping this one. First pitch over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's fouled in the backstop. Strike 2. Contreras in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That's fouled back. Strike 2. That's high ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's fouled off. 1 and 2.
Ooh.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Johnny Contreras. 1 out, and in steps Swindle Heath. All
right, Swindle 0 for 3. Yeah, it's tough to hit him. Swinging this at a horrible pitch outside. Oh, on the count.
I'm getting stutter.
High and up, Mrs. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's never good. Right in there, liner past the mound into center field. And we got 1 on with 1 out, Pete. It's a start.
Well, hopefully next season I'll have a better computer. 1 on, 1 out. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, steps in. He's 1 for 3 with a double.
Oh my gosh.
First pitch is in there for a called strike.
And just
strike
paint in
one.
the corners too, you know? Nothing we could do.
Yeah. No balls, 1 strike. That's inside ball 1. 1-1. There goes Swindle Heath.
Yeah.
And he's in there with a stolen base. So runner at second base with a 1 out. Spray Bellamy with a roller to the second baseman, and you're going to get him. God dang it. They throw to third and get the lead runner. So 2 outs with a runner at first base. Lad Bradwick stepping into the batter's box. Ah, damn it.
All right, first one's ball, second one's a strike. Pop up into shallow right field. That's going to be the second base. That's the 3rd out. 3 down, Pete. 2 more to go, or 1 more inning actually.
Yep. We're going into the bottom of the 8th. It's hot corner 7, Ramblers nothing. Loki Sullivan 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Ariel Medina 1 for 3 with a home run. Seymour Sox 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Reliable at 22 pitches with a strikeout. Loki Sullivan, the second baseman, he's tense but fit. He's a first pitch slayer. He's 0 for 3 tonight though. +5 power and +8 contact on an 0-0 count. Bo Reliable throwing his 23rd pitch. And there's a shot, and that's going to get to Evan Montez. He's going to pick it up, make the throw to first for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Ariella Medina. She's 1 for 3 with a home run and an RBI. Ariella hitting .246 with 1 home run on the season. Got it tonight on the last. Well, I don't know if that's their last game of the season. That's a low ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
Nice.
That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Ariel Medina.
Come on. They never swing at his changeup.
No, sir. Allen's fouled off. That'll even the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Medina in the box. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Ariel Medina. 2 outs down. In steps Seymour Sox, the right fielder. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. A game the Ramblers really should have had. Again, they come into these games and there's like, we want this game. We need this game. And they never get the game. They can't win 2 games in a row. They're just, I don't know what to do with them. That's high ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. That's in there for a called second strike. And now Sox behind in the count 1-2. That's low ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Seymour Sox, the hot corner right fielder, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Seymour Sox. This is it for the Ramblers. They need 7 to tie, 8 to take the lead. We're going into the top of the 9th. It's hot corner 7, Ramblers nothing. Evan Montez 1 for 3. Maximiliano LeBlanc 2 for 3 with a double. Noah McLean 1 for 3. Brosif at 19 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up a hit. His ERA's at a 3.97. Evan Montez, he's neutral and fit. He's 1 for 3 with a single tonight. Struggled at the plate the last few games. Takes the first pitch over the inside corner for a cold strike. Strike 1. That's down ball 1. 1-1. That one's low as well. 2 balls and a strike to Evan Montez. That's low ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. The composed pitcher is in effect. That misses altogether outside. That's ball 4. Evan Montez gets on base with a walk. So 1 on with no outs, and in steps Maxi LeBlanc.
All right, Max LeBlanc, he's got 1 on, no outs. Fast runner at first base. He's not going to steal because we just don't have the luck tonight. First one in there for strike, 0 in the count. So it means he'll hit in a double play. No missing for ball, 1 strike. Top of the 9th, 7-run game. High up, good patience, waiting, I hit it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside corner pass, the mound. Sports picks up second, toss to first for 1. Oh, to the second for 1. And then drops the ball on the way to first, Pete.
Yeah, 1 out, 1 on. Noah McLean steps in. He's 1 for 3 with a single. He favors the low pitch. So force out at second, but Maxie LeBlanc was able to get to first. He's got no speed because he is ailing. First pitch to McLean's over the outside corner for a called strike. That one's ripped along the foul along the third baseline. Strike 2.
Ball, that's inside.
Inside ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. That's a foul ball along the third baseline. He'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a shot. Fly ball to left field, and the catch is made, and Maxie had to get back to first. So with 2 outs and a runner at first, in steps Kid Paul.
All right, Kid Paul, you got a 2-run home run and get something. Put something on the board. We got nothing in 9 innings. We got to get a run, don't we? Liner past the mound. Doc Sports couldn't even get it. That's going to be in the center field clean single, 2 on, Pete, with 2 outs.
Here we go, Ramblers. Here we go. Here we go, Linda Hand stepping in. She's 0 for 3 today. 2 on, 2 out. Top of the 9th. Hot Corners with a 7-run lead. First pitch to Hand is in there for a called strike. Strike 1.
Oh, swings in a
That's
bad one.
fouled off. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's inside. Ball 1. 1 and 2.
Oh, boy.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Linda Hand, and this game is over, folks. And once again, the Ramblers prove just how inept they are. So bad.
Goodness.
Shut out. Just shut out. Again. High potent offense can't muster 1 run.
Yeah, 8 hits, no runs for the Ramblers. The Hot Corners get 1 in the second, 2 more in the third, 3 more in the fifth, 1 more in the sixth. They get 7 on 12. Okay, for the Ramblers, Swindle Heath goes 1 for 4. Spray Bellamy 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Lad Bradwick 1 for 4. At least they're hitting. Evan Montez 1 for 3. Hey, that's pretty good with a walk. Max LeBlanc, wow, 2 for 4. Great night. Noah McLean 1 for 4. Kid Paul 1 for 4. Up to this point, everyone's hit. Only Linda Hand goes 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts, and Johnny Contreras 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Just the timing of them, none of them, no RBIs, no runs. No home runs, no RBIs, nothing.
Right, nothing. Over there for the Hot Corners, Dirk Sportswood, he goes 3 for 4, scored 2 runs. Jacques Sports, he goes 3 for 4, scored 2 runs, hits a home run, picks up 2 RBIs. Bash goes 0 for 4 with an RBI and a strikeout. Bo Belter, he goes 1 for 3 with an RBI. McGuire, he goes 2 for 4, scored a run, hits a home run, picks up 2 RBIs, also struck out once. Ayers goes 2 for 3 with a walk. Sullivan, she goes 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Medina goes 1 for 4, scored a run, hits a home run, picks up an RBI, struck out once. And then Seymour Sox goes 0 for 3, scored a run, walked once, and struck out twice.
Oh, gosh. All right, so for pitching, Mitch Berry earns the loss. So it's 5 innings. He was 9 hits and 7 earned runs. Wow. Horrible evening for him. Hopefully he gets that out of his system. Walks 2 batters, gets 3 strikeouts, gives him 3 home runs, 3 long balls. They went out 3 times. His ERA is about a 4.40 now. He's 5.40 on the season. Still ends the season with a winning record. Oral Eibel comes in, throws 3 innings, gives up 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, no earned runs. His ERA is down to 5.29. He's now 2.01 on the season.
And for the Hot Corners, Noah Kaiser goes 6 2/3 innings, only gives up 6 hits. He struck out 3. His ERA is at a 1.44, and his record will improve to 2 wins and a loss. Joseph Brosif comes in, pitches 2 1/3 innings, gives up 2 hits, 3 strikeouts. His ERA is at a 3.86, and his record will remain 4 wins, no losses, and 1 save. 3 stars of the game, Jock Sports, the A-ranked shortstop, second baseman. He went 3 for 4 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and scored 2 runs.
Isabella McGuire started things off in the early. B-plus ranked shortstop goes 2 for 4 with a home run, a double, 2 RBIs, and scores a run herself.
And then Noah Kaiser, number 33, the A- starting pitcher. He went 6 2/3 innings, gave up 6 hits and 3 strikeouts. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how he did it, but again, like you were saying, they were getting, they were hitting the ball. It just literally fly balls right to people in the outfield. So, gamer stats: Tommy G with 3 hits, 5 strikeouts, a contribution of 54%. PJ with 6 hits, a great catch, a stolen base, and a strikeout for a contribution of 46%.
Well, let's see here. Post-game show. It's been a quick game so far. That's it. Yeah, there's only 12 games left in the season. Do we give the scores on these now?
Might as well. I'd like to see, because like I say, you got the Wildcats and the Lockhorns. We were saying before the game, we just can't get blown out, and the 7 runs count as a blowout.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Let's see standings. We got a -4. They got a -15. So if they win and go 18-20, we'd have a tied record.
Right. And if they blow out the Lockhorns 20-0.
Yeah, then that's the only way they could win. So I think we're in the playoffs with 18-20 record and a negative run. 2 games under 500 and a -4 run differential. 18-20, -4.
Yeah,
that's
I mean, it's pathetic. It's
and
horrible.
On the other extreme, on the other side, you got the Heaters who are 30-7. They go, wow. So do we just count these down so you can see what's going on in the playoffs, people?
Yeah, might as well. We can finish off the regular season right here.
Yeah, Hot Corners would have hosted the Heaters after us. Let's go back to it here. First of all, there's some moves. Let's talk about the moves first, I guess, because is there a whole bunch? Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's do that. We'll start there. Okay, so starting things off, Jovita Pulo gets signed to the Wildcats, replacing Holder Close. Oh my gosh, Jovita Pulo goes to the Wildcats from the Chicago. Wow. Okay, so Holder Close was B+ ranked, pick officer, elite cut curveball, $8.4 million, starter/reliever, 39-year-old. They get Jovita Pulo, one of the best pitchers in the game, A ranked, age 34, starting pitcher. She's going to pay $16.6 million a year to play for the Cats, and she'll probably play in her last game.
Probably. Wide load sign Enrique Goya to replace Janus Friedman. Janus Friedman was making $7,700,000. Enrique Goya will make $2,100,000. They're going to wind up losing power, connectivity, and fielding and an arm, but they'll gain some speed. Yeah.
Wildcats signed Madoka Hayata, replacing Kara Kawaguchi, one Japanese for another. 27-year-old third basewoman, Kara Kawaguchi, on the team for as long as I can remember. Wild third chokers, making 4.7. She got replaced by another third baseman, 37-year-old, 10 years older, Madoka Hayata. Looks like they get a little better. They pick up better power, connectivity. They're both super fast. Wild thrower, she get paid $6.4 million a year to be a Wildcat.
Lockhorn signed Leon Watts to replace Botch Schaefer. Botch Schaefer was a 30-year-old center fielder, first baseman, B- ranked, making $6,800,000. They're going to bring in Leon Watts, who's a 32-year-old center fielder, outfielder, who's C ranked overall, and does not have a lot of power, doesn't have a less than average ability to connect, but he's got good speed and he's a good fielder with a better than average arm. So, oops.
Yeah. Let's see here. Ansel Cruz lost some junk. Elijah Gobelson gets signed on to the Wild Pigs, replacing Spanky Wagner. Gobelson, you believe, used to play for. Well, Spanky Wagner, 30-year-old first baseman, first pitch slayer, $8.4 million a year, mostly known for his power and his speed. He gets replaced by a C-ranked Elijah Gobelson, who used to play for the Moonstars. He's 38-year-old shortstop infielder, pretty well-rounded. He's a better fielder than Spanky Wagner. He's going to make $1.4 million a year, $1.5 million a year to play in New York.
Kay Frequin has offended a wide loads coach and was replaced by Elric Rippin. Kay Frequin, the superstar 36-year-old closing pitcher with a 96 velocity, 77 jump, 97 accuracy, no power or no contact at the plate, but she's a K collector with an elite two-finger fastball. She was making $15 million. They're going to bring in Elric Rippin, who's a C- ranked 32-year-old closing pitcher who's got that good velocity, but poor junk and less than average accuracy. He's got a little bit better power, but still poor power at home plate with bad ability to connect at home plate. He's a K neglector and a rally stopper, but they're going to pay him $900,000. So they're going from $15 million to $900,000.
That's a good savings. Digafordo gets signed on to Lockhorns, replacing Augustus Zuniga. Augustus Zuniga was a 32-year-old center field first baseman, $10.9 million a year, B ranked, known mostly for his speed, replaced by Digafordo, a D ranked. His utility, easy target. He's only make $500,000 a year. I don't even know if he'll see time in the last game of the season they play against the Wildcats.
And I think Digafordo has the honor of being, I think, the only player in the league who's D ranked. I don't know if you see, there's not a whole lot of D ranked players.
Yeah. He's a good fielder.
And then you got Dick Lucas offended a Herbosaurus coach, and he was replaced by Lana Rhymes. Dick Lucas is a B-plus ranked 35-year-old starting pitcher who gets ahead. He's got a little bit less than average velocity. He's got good junk and better than average accuracy. He was making $9,600,000. They're going to bring in the 37-year-old starting pitcher, Lana Rhymes. She's C ranked. She's got poor velocity, better than average junk, and about average accuracy. She's also got average power at home plate. But she's got poor contact. She's also got the surrounded trait and the choker trait. They're going to pay her $1,900,000.
Wide load sign event Victorino. How about that? Replacing Mario Ricci. Mario Ricci, 39-year-old center fielder, first pitch slayer, making $6.1 million a year. B- ranked, pretty well rounded. We know Yvette Victorino. She played on the Overdogs for so long. She's going to be on New York now. 34-year-old center fielder, outfielder. Known mostly for speed. That's really where she shines there. Much better at speed. She's also a whiffer with bad jump, so she's going to make $2 million a year to pay the Pinstripes in New York.
The Wide Loads also signed Kenneth Korn, replacing Jack Cracker. Jack Cracker was a 32-year-old left fielder, right fielder, B ranked with good power, good ability to connect at home plate, less than average speed on the base pass, an average fielder with a better than average arm, and they were paying him $8,700,000. They're going to bring in Kenneth Korn, who's a 32-year-old right fielder catcher who's C- ranked overall with average power, poor ability to connect at home plate, average speed with a good fielder with an average arm. They're going to pay her $1,800,000 to finish out the season with the Wide Loads.
Lockhorn signed Linus Digby, replacing Dante Praline. Dante Praline, 20-year-old starting pitcher, A ranked. With a meltdown trade, making $14.3 million a year in Colorado. They're replacing him with Linus Digby, a C-ranked 40-year-old reliever, known mostly for his junk. So he's got good velocity and not very good accuracy. He's making $1.3 million a year to be a Lockhorn.
And Beefcake McStevens offended a Platypi coach and was replaced by Spencer Mars. Spencer Mars, Beefcake McStevens is an A-ranked 34-year-old third baseman infielder with good power, very good ability to connect at home plate, better than average speed, better than average fielder with about an average arm. He's got power versus left-handed pitching, and he favors the high pitch. He's making $14,700,000. They're going to bring in Spencer Mars, who's a C-plus ranked 37-year-old third baseman shortstop. He's got less than average power, better than average ability to connect, good speed on the base pass, less than average fielder with a better than average arm. He's also a whiffer. They're going to pay him $3 million to finish out with the Platypi.
Yeah, we were taking a look at Spencer Mars. We were considering him for a while, so they saw some of him too. Okay, let's tell you there's 12 other game scores to give you before the end of the season that will let you know where things are going to start for the playoffs. Why don't you start us off with those Wild Pigs out in Baltimore at the Jacks?
All right, so Wild Pigs travel to take on the Jacks. It's a back and forth battle, and the Jacks win it 3-2 and 12.
The Blowfish at the Nemesis, close game. Blowfish win at 6-4.
Crocs travel to take on the Lockhorns. Crocs out early, and they're going to hold on and win 6-0.
The Moose at the Sirloins, close game again, and the Sirloins bust out, win it 13-4.
Platypi and the Freebooters. The Freebooters take this one 4-1.
The Heaters at the Hot Corners. Heaters beat up on them 4-1.
Swordfish and the Wild Pigs. Swordfish jump out to an early lead. They're going to extend, but the Wild Pigs come back and win it 9-7.
Buzzards at the Blowfish in LA, and the Buzzards win at 7-4.
Moonstars travel to take on the Overdogs. Overdogs extending their lead. They're just beating up on the Moonstars now. Overdogs 14, Moonstars 2.
Grapplers at the Wax Bills. Grapplers 7-zip.
Herbisaurs and the sharp Sawtee. It's Herbisaurs 12, Sawtee 4.
Wildcats and the Lockhorns, close game. Wildcats win it 4-3, but it's not enough. Pete, tell us how things ended up.
How they ended up over here in the Liberty Conference. The Jacks with a record of 25 wins, 13 losses. They'll take the Eastern Division with a plus 57 run differential.
And they were 7 games ahead of the Philadelphia Platypi, who had our record at 18. In our Central Division, your Texas Ramblers are the Central Division champions. We win the Central Division pennant, and we're going to the playoffs, Pete. In our second season, our first season we were 19-19. This season we were 18-20. 2 games under 500. More losses than wins, with a negative 4 run differential, and the same record as the Atlanta Wildcats, who are also 18-20, but they had a worse run differential, so we make it into the playoffs. Maybe one of the worst records to make the playoffs.
Yes, sir. In the Western Division, the Sawteeth with a record of 25 wins, 13 losses, and a plus 42 run differential. They'll take the Western Division. In second place, the Overdogs with a record of 21 wins, 17 losses, and a plus 16 run differential. So not too far behind.
No. In the other conference, the Tampa Bay Grapplers ended up on top with a 20-18 record and a plus 19 run differential. They were 1 game ahead of the 19-19 last year's champion Montreal Waxbills, who will not get a chance to defend their title.
The Plains Division, this one was an easy one. The Heaters with a record, they finished the season with a record of 31 wins, 7 losses.
Wow.
Single digits losses.
Wow.
And a plus 79 run differential. I'd be surprised if they don't win it all, folks.
If they don't, I'll feel awful for them.
Yeah. And I'm not even going to tell you about second place, because that's like they're 12 games out. They were not even close, and they haven't been close since halfway through the season.
The team that just beat us bad, the Hot Corners, from 19-19, the Sirloins to St. Louis, 12 games out. Finally, in the Pacific Division, the Guadalajara Buzzards, another Mexican team, won their division. 22-16 record, a plus 8 run differential. They ended up 1 game ahead of the Arizona Beewolves, who had a 21-17 record with a plus 21. That's very good. So, Pete, here's what the playoff brackets look like. Shall we start the playoffs?
Hold up. So it's looking like Jack, Sawteeth, and Ramblers. They all took their division, so they're in the playoffs. And then the wild card contender for the Liberty Conference is the Overdogs. And over there for the Continental, it's the Heaters, Buzzards, and Grapplers, who have won their division, so they're in the playoffs. And the wild card will be the Beewolves.
All right, so I hit start playoffs. Are you sure you'd like to start playoffs? We'll be unable to sign or release players to the offseason, unable to purchase player development opportunities. Do we need a player development opportunity? Do we have any?
I think we have a couple.
No.
We have at least one.
We don't have any that we can afford.
Oh, I thought they were... I thought they were showing one that...
No, they're all out
in the player development available, high intensity intervals, and new training opportunities available for Leland Bowl.
But we can't afford it.
We don't have that.
Yeah, okay. No, we don't have the money for any of these. So we can't, and we don't want to sign anybody now. So I think we start playoffs, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I hit OK, and we made it to the playoffs.
Yeah, we did.
There's the Central Division banner, Pete. The Texas Ramblers are the Central Division champs. I still, and yes, we're gonna start things off the conference semifinals against the San Jose Sawteeth out there in the Bay Area and at Bengata. So if we look at the bracket, I guess it's just a detailed bracket, right? View the detailed bracket. Boom.
Yeah. So it's Bradwork versus South Palm, Mabetts against Fabulo, and Berry against Allmeyer.
Oh, interesting. All right, so they did switch them around. So Lad Bradwick will definitely play on the road in Bengata, and Heidi Mabetts is going to, after playing 1 inning and getting injured, she's going to get the start at so far the only playoff game at the Corral in Dallas, Texas. And for some reason, if we win one of those and push it out, Mitch Berry is going to be back on the mound out there against Thrash Allmeyer. Finally, down in the lower left there, you got the top team, the Baltimore Jacks, going to face the wild card team, the Oakland Overdogs, who put it together at the end of the season. It's going to be Larry LaJoy versus Donk O. Cork is going to take the mound at Sakura against Camacho, and if they need to go to a third game back in Baltimore at Peril Point, it's going to be Kaio Nyomo versus Raul Strikes. On the other side there?
Got me drinking. Okay. So on the other side there, you got the Grapplers taking on the Buzzards. The Grapplers are going to put Novak on the mound against Patterson. They'll come home to play. They'll have Black against Verde. And then if the third game is needed, they'll have Lovelorn versus Bonetti. And then we got, of course, the B-Wolves against the Heaters. And it's going to be Hurley Bender against Slayer. Ortiz against Bell, and then Fran Japani against Parker if a third game is required. So
so Beavis Ortiz
cool.
is going to play at Red Rock. That'd be cool. That'd be neat to see those. We always usually do this. I usually give my I think probably the Sawtooth will win. Although we're gonna be playing for it, people. We're gonna be playing for it. I think the Jacks are going to win. I don't think there'll be surprises in our conference. And then to those two teams, I think the Sawteeth are going to go to the finals the second season in a row. And then on the other side, I'm guessing the Grapplers are going to take the Buzzards. And an upset there. I think the Heaters will win. And then I think the Heaters will beat the Grapplers, and it will be Heaters and Sawteeth. And I think the Heaters will beat the Sawteeth. I think the Sawteeth will get beat for their second straight season in the finals. That's how I think it's gonna end.
All right.
What do you think?
I don't know. I'm just gonna play, and hopefully we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm vested in the Ramblers. I'm really hoping we can. I'm hoping we can take the first one with Bradwick. I think I take Bradwick over South Palm. And then we got Heidi Mabetz. Like you said, we didn't see much out of her, but she's a pretty good pitcher.
Yeah.
And we might be able to just shock the Sawteeth. And if we can get 2 wins under our belt and get some wind in our sails, I'll be interested in seeing the next level.
Yeah. So we.
As far as the other side, I'm pulling for the B-Wolves.
Me too.
My heart's in Phoenix, so
yeah.
I'm hoping we'll see an upset and the Heaters wind up getting bounced in the first round.
Yeah.
by the wild card team. I think that would be good. And we know those pitchers. I mean, Hurley Benders, and he's not an easy pitcher to beat. So Beavis Ortiz, he's pretty good. Fran Japani, she pitched lights out for us for a third string.
Yeah.
So
she was the one on the mound when they won it all down in Hawaii. Because I remember them throwing her in the air. So that'll be interesting. And Pete and I usually watch some of the other games, especially if we're knocked out of the playoffs. We end up watching all of them, and then we go to the finals too. So that and of our Twitch channels. Mine's Tommy Naperville on Twitch if you want to catch those finals out. If we're not in it, but who knows? You never know, Pete. We're gonna get on a plane for our first playoff game as the Texas Ramblers and head this group out to the Bay Area to Bengata Bowl and face those Sawteeth. Do you remember how we played them this season?
I do not remember how we played them this season, but I'll take a look here.
Oh, yeah, I suppose I can too. It's good to know, right? This is schedule, I guess. How do you go to this regular season X? Oh, there we go. Okay.
All right, so they beat us 8-2 in game 22.
And they beat us 11-10 in game 12.
They beat us both times.
They beat us twice. Although we scored 10 runs off them in that first one.
Yeah. And we're not facing those pitchers, Primo and Fabulo. I'm not sure if those pitchers are even on there. No, we're going to face Fabulo in the second one.
Yeah. Bradwick, South Palm, that's Fabulo, yeah. We may be able to push it to a third game. It's going to be neat when we're back at Dallas.
I'll be happy.
Yeah. Okay, folks. Well, catch us then for our next game. It's the playoffs. The playoffs here. We're going to be out, and we're going to play more than one game at least. We're going to be out at Bengata to start things off against these Sawteeth. And let's cheer on those Ramblers. Until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we're saying, get out of here.